That's actually pretty easy. The fans, playing in front of 56,000 fans as a 19-year-old, one of the best things that ever happened to me as a player is, that whole experience, getting onto the pitch after the game and sitting down with the fans and just experiencing that. Growing up in New York, I didn't get a lot of exposure to those types of things, and it was first class. It was absolutely first class, and everything from the level of soccer until the professionalism of the show. And then, of course, you had the concerts and that, and so just one of the best memories of my life, actually. Oh gosh, the goalkeeper for me, Gordon Banks, probably one of the most famous, if not the most famous goalkeeper in the world, and just stepping onto the same pitch that he was on, again being 19 years old, it was for me it was a special memory, and I'll always remember shaking his hand and just being there. It was great, and then of course seeing Winston play against him and making one of the most spectacular saves I ever saw a goalkeeper make down at Lauderdale was incredible. Oh, again, going back to New York, the Mets and the Yankees, Giants and the Jets, gosh, it's that big, and we had the advantage in the late 70s and early 80s of creating that in Florida. I don't think the Marlins or the Rays even have that yet, but we had that back then, and it was absolutely brilliant. And the players knew each other, the Ray Hudsons and just the Kubili's, and just tremendous players on both sides, and just tremendous rivalry and level of competition was just great. Equal to the Cosmos, equal to Vancouver, and that right here in the state of Florida. And of course, that's actually. As I've stayed in the area and coached, that rivalry is still there. It's amazing, raising children in this area and having them go down and play in Fort Lauderdale area, it's still there. It's tremendous. Favorite teammate was my old roommate, Perry Vanderbeck. He brought me into his house. We shared a house together for years, and just a tremendous guy, and some of his play, he was at the time the best American player on the field, and it was a pleasure to live with him, of course, and just be around him and his family, and just experiencing some of the 4th of July games with his mom and dad. It was great. They were great people. I'm gonna be a little selfish. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little selfish. It was my first game as a professional. Playing against Detroit. It's just. This fellow named Pato Marhetic, one of the best players I ever played against, and just ripped one. And my first touch of the ball was I shattered my nose, and I remember Kenny Shields coming out and fixing my nose and saying, "Son, you're staying in the game." And just being in Detroit and in the Silver Dome and just having a great. And we won 6-5, so it was all good. It was thrown into the fire, but I had a blast, and I'll never forget that.
Great.